shirt and some jeans and my boots, and then it's time to make that morning drive. Work all day till I'm totally beat. Get back home and fall right to sleep. Alarm goes off in the morning and the cycle's complete. Work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore. Work, sleep, somewhere up the line I forgot what I was working for. Yeah, there goes life, looks like it ain't slowing down for me. All I ever do is work, sleep, repeat. Seems like yesterday I was 17, running bootlegs and draws and screens. Now I'm running up debt and I'm scrambling to make ends meet. So work, sleep, repeat. Yeah, work, sleep, that's all I ever do anymore.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the second day of the final 3 days out here in the West Kootenays working on Lucky. And we got the other side all spray painted up, 5 cans. That is all we had. So however it looks, guess how it's gonna look for the time being, because I don't think I can travel with the masking on. I didn't have enough to get the repair done here on this back section where it's been peeling. So that's going to be chalked into the column that is officially labeled a future Matthew problem. Don't have time for that, but I wanted to get all of that paint on there so it has the most amount of time to dry before we hit the road. It is shaping up to be an absolutely gorgeous day here in New Denver, and it should continue into tomorrow. So lots of time for paint to dry without being interrupted by rain or any other sort of bloody moisture. And now, before we get to the stuff that's going to be getting built today, we also have to make a trip to the dump to get rid of hashtag old bits of Lucky. We also got clear coat happening on our what will become our second flip out table, as well as a clear coat on what will become our cupboard door. And I need to make a trip into Silverton once we're done at the dump, because what do I need? I don't even know. A handle for the door, as well as a latch for the door, and I need some 1x2 to continue building more places to put shit. That's that plan. Let's see if Dad's ready. Roll out, turn the light off. Don't need that on right now. Okay, I am ready. Are you?
Put on my shoes. I'm ready to go.
Perfect. It's nice that I'm getting a couple days of beautiful weather before I leave. Like I say, it's usually just the day you leave that is beautiful. Byron should also be coming in later today. Bringing an oil pan so I can do an oil change on Lucky before I roll out. That's probably not going to be a today thing. That's probably a tomorrow Matthew problem.
Hi, Bill. How are you?
I don't know what it would be in bags.
None of that at all.
It's all standard.
That's just
okay.
weight, but all this that you see, the
Random
toilet, the
wooden
bags,
stuff.
and the wood, you know.
Okay. The cheapest would probably be to charge you the minimum for wood, which is like $7, and then like maybe just an extra bag of garbage, so around 10. Does that sound okay?
Oh, yeah, that's.
Yeah.
You gonna get it?
Yeah, I got it.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
Cleaned out my desk at work yesterday.
No wonder Lucky.
I haven't told Caroline. Don't know what to say. So I get dressed up in my shirt and tie. She fixes me lunch, kisses me.
The dump up here has a little like reused section where you can, I guess like donations in a way. And they got this whole little book rack. They got records and stuff up here. There's a whole bunch of old books, and I immediately see Stephen King's The Wasteland. I think my dad had this copy. These books up here look like the bookshelf that was in our downstairs like playroom that eventually became Mom's office with a whole bunch of old books on it. Super cool. What the hell is that? Oh. full things of canola oil. Anybody need to do some deep frying? Oh, thank you. Have a good day.
Remember all the fridges and stuff?
Yeah, they're all gone.
Yeah, they took a load. They built up for a long time, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, lucky drying. I need to go to Silverton. I need my glasses. I believe those are downstairs, so let's go say hi to Penny real quick. Grab some spectacles. Hello, darling. How are you? Oh, no. Oh, hello, hello. You getting so excited? I bet you don't even know what's happening. Hey, you want to come outside in your catio today once I get back from Silverton? It's a beautiful day out. Yeah, is that a good idea? All the painting's done too. You can just enjoy the fresh air. Yeah, does that sound so good? Oh, yeah. This sounds so good. Okay. Love you. I'll be right back. Make good choices. And for the road, ooh, only have 2 left in here. I'm gonna grab, thought it was black cherry. It's elderberry, it's fine. Turn off the lights, grab your Revita tea, tally, freaking ho. Not before you grab your glasses. All right, now we can tally and hoe. Hold on, put a pin in the hoeing and the tallying. Just doing some Rolodex here, making sure I get everything that I need to. So I need 1x2s, I need a handle, I need a latch, and what I'm envisioning is some sort of, so it's gonna be a little loud, I got this fan going to sort of get the paint fumes out of Lucky. What I'm envisioning is another sort of hanging shelf like this, but I'm not gonna put doors on it. I want it to be open air. So it'll have like a little bit of a higher lip on the front here. Just for my like unmentionables. And it'll be on that side. It won't be nearly as long as this one. And it won't come away from the wall as far because I am obviously a little concerned about like, walling myself in when I'm on the bed. I don't like that. It's not gonna come back as far either. It'll be closer, I think, to the fridge a bit. I can kind of see where the screws in the ceiling go into the studs, so that's kind of where it's going to go. But I think I'm going to end up taking off this white panel. The front one can stay on, it's a little bit more permanent. And then maybe we can hide some of these wires behind a new one. I do have some 1/2-inch plywood left, kind of like this, right? This piece specifically might not work, but maybe something like this one might. Let's see. Brainstorming. Yeah, see, it's not as long, but something like that. I don't know. Now I don't know, now that I'm seeing it. This longer piece here, I need to replace the big long piece I removed that was at the back here. So I had to take out all these little screws, and then this thing is gonna kind of live here, more or less, right? Just to cover up that upstairs part. So it's a dirty piece, there, perfect, it just stays. Nailed it, done. Just kidding. Come down, we'll sand it, we'll paint it white, and call it a day. So saying that out loud, I think that means I need white paint. So let's put that on the list. Hope Silverton still has some. Can't remember if the last time I was there, I bought the last of the white paint. Just trying to think of how much I can get done in the amount of time that I have. And also the ginch holder, let's call it, will, I'm thinking, be the mount for the TV mount. You know what I mean? My little fold-out arm will mount to the far side of that hanging cabinet. And so that side will be made out of probably plywood at this point. Not probably plywood, probably 1/2-inch plywood as opposed to 3/4-inch plywood. Okay, that helped. Now, here we go. All right. Let's go to Silverton. And Dad needs a runner. What am I sitting on? Gum. This is open. Okay. All the things. Here we go. Key fob not detected. Okay, you can't go anywhere if you don't have your keys. Why are they not in my pocket? Story of my life. Did I put them in the van? Gently. Hello? Hello? No, they'd be like right here. Bloody had them this morning. Ooh. hitting clamps now. This is why I'm not going to get anything done. Hang on a second. There we go. I was wearing the jacket this morning. Booyah. Quality content. Quality content. Let's try that again. Oh, Grace is happy now.
$8 an hour is what I'm worth. Putting shingles on houses that I can't afford. That's 64 for an 8-hour day. A family of 4 can't live that way. So now I'm working nights, parking cars at the club. On a good night I make $50. I take it all home and I add it all up. Somehow an 80-hour week just ain't enough. Something about this math just don't add up. Something about this math just don't add up.
Oh, seems like just yesterday we came here for the very first time. I'm gonna forget those are there.
I'm working for a living. I'm working for a living. I'm working for a living, and it's turning me cold.
All right, sadly, the carpet runner Dad wanted that they had in stock was not 3 feet. And a little pricey, but that's to be expected. So we got our latches. I hope so. They should be in my pocket. I got 2 magnet latches because that door's going to be heavy AF. Plus a nice little black handle to go with our black hinges that we got at Home Hardware in the Cusp. Got the 1x2 and our white paint. I also asked just to clarify how late they are open because I always feel like I'm forgetting things, but I think that might be it. So let's get this loaded up, get back to Lucky, and start cranking stuff out. I kind of want to take the top off the Jeep. Maybe later, it's still a little breezy.
I'm working for a living and it's turning me cold. I'm working for a living. I'm working for a living. I'm working for a living and it's turning me cold.
That's mine.
Oh, what's it doing?
All right. Well, I guess we should get started. And I think the first thing I'm gonna have to do is clear this entire wall. So there's really no better way to do it other than the obvious. Okay, so looks way worse depending on who you ask, but also way better depending on who you ask. Everything that was here is now in that box. And that's what it looks like behind that board that was up there. We got the insulation stuffed into that channel. Very nice. And now I need to measure out how wide I want this like ginch holder to be, because I can actually save myself some plywood if I don't put backing back over that where the cabinet's going to be, right? Although it's going to be an open air cabinet, so I may want something back there eventually. But should I just do it? I don't know. I don't think I have a piece of plywood that long anyway. This is the old one, heavy AF, and it was also cracked just from me putting self-tappers into it. Turns out, putting self-tappers, even really big strong ones, is very difficult into this stuff. It's like double layered, really hard material. All right, time to do some measurements and see what we can whip up. Okay, so over here, we got that little really was dirty piece of 1/2-inch plywood that will become our trim piece for back here. It's got its first coat of white. Probably won't put more than one coat on it, honestly. It's not exactly a high traffic piece of plywood. And then over here, I got my brand new 1x2 by 8 feet to work with. So I went in there, I did some measurements, and making it the entire length of this ruler, which is 2 feet, I think that should be a big enough little hanging cabinet for underpants and sockums. And then I should be able to hit 2 studs in the ceiling, depending if the studs are close enough to the wall. I can't remember when I put the studs there. The way it works is on the roof, there's ribs in the cargo van's interior, and I actually put wooden studs out the length of those ribs so that I would have places to mount to. I just can't remember how close they come to the actual walls. So this is going to be a crapshoot because I don't know how far out I need this to come yet. But first things first, let's build this framework that will be our cubby. Okay, we've got 2 pieces that are 24 inches, otherwise known as 2 feet long. Now, in order to avoid the nightmare that was removing that hanging cabinet that was over, where the new sink is, the old one, it wasn't like, not deep, but it wasn't tall enough, right? To fit, where is it? The impact driver. So this guy right here, I couldn't get it in without it pushing the bottom down when I was taking screws out. How I got it in there is anybody's guess. I am not sure, but this is how I'm going to determine how wide I need it to be. Because you got to remember, we're only putting underwear and socks in. So if I've got a screw that is that long, yeah, maybe like this, right? And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use what's left of the 1x2 to make my edges, and that will kind of give us our space. I don't know if I'm going to divide it in 2 or not yet. I mean, that would be the tidier way to do it because then I've got underpants and sockums, but just a big old space ain't the worst either. So yeah, I'm going to figure out what this is, and it's very technical. The width of an impact driver, ish.
Well, I'm a liar, I'm a boozer, I'm a bastard and abuser, and I'm wondering how much lower can I go? I've been beaten, I've been bloody, I've been broken and betrayed, and I'm wondering how much lower can I go? Found her with another man. I was thrown into confusion. All the world I thought was true.
All right, that's done. I didn't have to spray the bottom. It's gonna have a piece of wood attached to it, but okay. So the framework is done. Gotta let that dry. Shouldn't take too long. Then we can figure out exactly how far away from we want. I should have done that before I put paint on it, because then we could have worked on the base and the sides and everything, but such is life. I guess we could do a little tidying in here. These wires are giving me stress. Not that I'm gonna do anything about it. Oh, I guess I could take a look at, covering that back up once this is in there. And hopefully this other little scrap piece of 1/2-inch ply will just work. So, let me see here. Ooh, you only need that much. That's nothing. Look at that. Well, I mean, I may as well just do it. Stay on top of things here. Now, am I going to be able to get my self-tappers? Like, that was such a struggle last time, attaching this to the bloody wall. Getting antsy. There's not a lot I could be doing right now. Well, I mean, I could be doing electrical, but kind of saving that for tomorrow. Come here. I'm seeing if this is probably dry. It's been in the sun for quite a while. kind of want to get it in here and see how it will go, and maybe we can just be impatient and get it installed. I also took all of the masking off of Lucky, so there she is. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, there's blemishes, but that's just the way it is. She is all beige now, except for her rear end. It refuses to get its poop in a group. Some people's kids. Okay, carrying this piece in here, 3/4 inch for a cabinet door was probably a mistake, if I'm being totally honest. And that's where it's gonna live, more or less. It's gotta get raised up a little bit, but clearly I wanted it to go this way. That's where I made my bevel. Bezel? Bevel. Where I rounded the wood. So yeah, that's essentially the idea. And then we'll have our handle over here that we just got in Silverton Building Supplies. Our hinges will go here and attach to the other side of the 3/4 inch where the diesel heater bottle is. And then the magnet latches will go here and at the bottom, and then the metal plates will go on the door. I don't know how well they'll work. That's like the best they had. They did have like the little tiny clasps that I used to use on my doors, but I don't think those are going to work too well with the weight of this door. Hopefully the magnets do. That's why I got 2 of them as well. I need to see if I have screws that will work, that will go through the hinges into the 3/4 inch ply, both the counter and the door. Because if I don't, we have until hair past a freckle to get back to Silverton Building Supplies. Nay, I do not have screws, so back to Silverton we go. But not before. Bye-bye. I'm the proud new owner of 100 number 12 3/4 inch screws. That should be what we need. This is like it makes it a brand new trip. That's what I'm gonna keep telling myself. Okay, let's mount some hinges. And there we go. Lucky's got a cabinet door. Lucky 2.0 has the cabinet door. And those dual magnets working pretty well. It ain't level, it ain't pretty, but it's functional and it should in theory stay shut. Very exciting. Yes, that's a hydraulic jack in my sink. Why? Where do you keep yours? In your garage? Like the bottom of it. So where are you coming to? Coming here? You coming here? Bruh. You're coming here. Oh, that's not a lot of room. But that's a lot of space. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this could easily go back here, man. There was something here once. Can I see stud? No. Actually, if I put this here, well then that's no good. That light's gonna be right behind the TV if this is how I do this. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. So let's go 33, 224 by 33, wait, 24 inches by 33 centimeters. See, this is why you gotta pick one and stick with it, man. Is this side nicer? Oh my gosh, the other side is nicer than the other side. What a waste of spray paint. 33 centimeters by 24 inches. It's nice and lightweight. There's no room on my table to put anything. Build one cupboard. Everything goes to shit. There we go. That is 33 centimeters. Wait, what? Nailed it. Okay. I was just showing Byron everything that's happening in Lucky. It's a little bit different than the last time he saw it, which was on Valentine's Day. I just got a text from my dad saying it's Miller time. So I guess we're going to the pub in town. Good enough time for a break for me. Let's not leave our hollow point on the hood of Grace, though. My goodness. And actually, I'm going to see the vehicle situation, because if I'm not driving, I'm putting the roof on Grace. What's the deal? Who's going with what?
Huh?
Who's going in what vehicle?
Oh, I didn't even ask.
But the dogs are obviously coming, right?
Yeah, I'll bring the Mazda for sure and leave them in the Mazda.
Okay, well then I'll just hop in with Well, no, if you got the dogs, I'll hop in with mom and dad then. I'm gonna put the roof on Grace just because of bugs.
What, are you worried about getting some dog hair on you?
Yes, I'm all black, although I'm covered in sawdust. I guess I could jump in there. I've never been in that sexy whip. Oh, all right, Grace, put your top on. You're embarrassing yourself. Good girl. It's fun and you know it. Oh, hello, Trey. Hello, sir. Harko. Hello. You tied up because you run away? Will you run away? Oh, you were in the lake. You were in the lake. No doubt on a day like today. Dad must have the keys to the Buick. No?
Byron leaned against my purse.
No, he's the culprit. And gone.
Come here.
Hi. Ooh, good girl. Yeah.
Lift assist.
Ooh,
You
good
may
day.
have to move a couple things.
Just a few.
It's super clean.
Yeah.
I
great.
promise. Come on in. Your allergies aren't too bad, are they? No, you can't have your window.
Well, let me tell you a little something about me.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
Saturday night, I
Yikes.
This is the shitter.
This is the shitter card. Yeah.
You feel free to take a shit.
Good.
Well, I've been rolling in since o'clock in Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm about to blow. Craze walking to the honky tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the shops and it's away we go. Switch up, throw down, hold down, get down. Order up another round of shots. Run, get drunk, get some, have fun. Get into some trouble, baby, like in a night. I'm a Jim Beam, drinking big, drink, singing la 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 line, dancing machine. Been a hell of a week and I need to know what's and see. Look at those. Got to blow off some steam for blow up. I got to blow off some steam for blow up. I've been holding it in through the whole work week. Now it's Saturday night and I'm about to blow. So come on now, man, if you play me, nothing that slows down.
Cohen's ready.
I need
Let's
some
go.
sweet barn
Two
burger hill, make me
schnoz
get up and go.
off the honeys.
Give me something hot, give me all you
Back into the car. It smells like a butthole. Whoa.
Got some stickers.
Big. Right? Be old later. You all right, buddy? Yo, can I help you? Odin's Pub.
Dude, I was asking Dad, where do you think the Valhalla, the Viking, the Norse stuff came from here? Like with the Japanese and Canadian indigenous, like, oh, we'll just throw in some Viking stuff too.
It's, as far as I know, it's because of the mountain ranges, and those came first. Would be
Yeah,
my guess.
yeah.
I don't know why. Ugh.
It's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. It's not nice.
It's pretty smelly.
It's pretty smelly.
That's what it is. No, you're gonna stay there.
Oh,
You're gonna stay there. You stay there.
is that your brakes that I'm smelling? You smell that? That's that completely different smell?
Weird.
I know, it's that's our, I noticed it immediately when we
Yeah.
came in. This is a couple weeks ago though,
Yeah, it's a nice
that
little-
actually happened. How you doing, Jared? Yeah. Ah. I'm gonna go with. I'll get a. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a Kootenai. Sorry. Are you winning?
No.
No.
Wasn't supposed to go this way. When I met you, Yesterday, I didn't need you.
Yeah, the expensive
Next to
might think it's
me,
different.
not the kind that you expected me to be. It's getting a little warm. Crack the window, please.
We're talking about Civil War.
I'll pump the gas if you run inside. Grab a couple tall boys and a honey pie.
Sorry?
Cineplex.
Yeah.
Yesterday, yeah, far away, and tomorrow you'll be gone.
That went down. Big ball, I won. Good game.
Wasn't supposed
Kidding.
to go
Get off the break.
this way. Sweet, 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 sweet Thursday.
Call it.
Eight on the side.
8 to the side?
And my cue ball in the corner.
That's not how that
Just in
works.
case it happens.
Yeah, okay, bye.
It's not a stretch. Call it.
Let's go.
Maybe
Oh, you got
not
this.
What's the angle on that?
out on the
Your
highway.
angle's
My
about
cue ball's going
14.7
Dusty
degrees
stone.
7 degrees.
to your port.
I'm gonna go with
Two
14.6.
lonesome losers in
You're
a
not gonna make it.
Yeah.
stolen dream, heading straight for nowhere.
Whoa!
Suicide.
Hey! Talking about ball too. Go,
See
go,
the
go!
lights flashing, push the pedal.
It was that 14.6.
Of course it was, Tess. As I do.
Amber moved to the suburbs. Molly moved out of state. Dawn moved on to the next world just to get away. Cause I'm a no good fool and I mess around. Yeah, I'm a no good fool. I'm low down, I'm fun for the night, but I ain't no good for you. You're dancing with the devil when you dance with this no good fool. Though you say you like bad boys, well, run away while you can. I told you I ain't no bad boy. I'm a bad, bad man. 'Cause I'm a no good fool, and I mess around. Yeah, I'm a no good fool. I'm low down, I'm fun for the night.
This way?
On the truss. Yeah. So it's just.
Should I go to the...
Yeah, it's unlocked.
Ah, so proper. I didn't
Gotta keep shit clean. I've been doing that for 2 months. My lungs need a break. Alright.
Yeah, I put beer.
Alright, time to start putting a few things back in here, I think. Okay. Slowly getting there, slowly getting there. First things first. Let's put up our new little trim piece here. Ooh, you know what? I should probably put that back piece on first. Otherwise, how will I know? Only because I don't know how far it's going to go over here, and I wouldn't want to put that other piece there and then have to move it. Go. This. Wait. Oh, we gonna crack shit for sure. gentle. I'd call that a chip, not a split. Oh, one screw, that's all you need. Oh, that's a little wobbly for Penny's sake. She goes in there a lot. It's her loft or something. Let's see if we can get one more in there and tighten it up. Yeah, that'll be good till it breaks on me. Perfect. Okay, now we can get the other one in. Now we've got hole in our new board, which is what I was trying to avoid. That's a bitch. Bro, come on. Oh, sure. What the fuck? Oh, was that close? That's annoying. There we go. All right. Okay. Now we gotta do it over here. Frick. Yeah, it's a lot easier to put up when you got space to put your impact driver. I'll say that. Now, I just have to attach the bottom to this 2x2 that I just mounted on the wall. And Bob's your uncle. I know it looks like it's not going to work, but it should. Again, in theory. We're working off a bunch of those today. And there we go. We got our ginch cupboard on the other side. And we still got plenty of room for the bed, which is nice, and headroom and stuff back there. So another little hanging cupboard, not so shabby at all. I think what I'm going to do, so now what I have to do, of course, is the ends, right? And those are super fun because you always got to stupid janky cut that crap on both sides. I think on the far side, I'm just going to use another piece of the mahogany just to keep the weight down, but this will be the 1/2-inch piece of plywood for the TV mount. Maybe. I got to get the TV mount over here and sort of visualize it in this space. And then I am going to put a piece of finished plywood here, just a little bit to keep stuff from falling out. So this is just going to be a reach in and grab as opposed to a door situation like this side, right? It's definitely, it didn't probably need to be this far down, but again, it made it a lot easier to put it there. There it is. The last piece for now. I will hit it with a couple more coats of paint, and then I'm going to leave it to dry overnight. It'll really get installed tomorrow. Got a lot done today, not the least of which was, of course, painting Lucky first thing this morning, and that's all done. Got the cover together, and it's probably time for me to call it and just sort of tidy this place the F up. Looks kind of cool with another little cubby back there. I can't believe it's been 2 months I've been here. Almost 2.5. It went by like that. It's crazy. And this, obviously I didn't get everything done that I wanted to get done, but we'll get there. And we will get this place ready to go by the end of the day tomorrow, come hell or high water. But for now, I'm going to leave this one here and say until tomorrow, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves. Most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow.